ATL is low alarm differential, -5. Yes, let's leave that -5. So it will alarm if your set point is -18. It will alarm a low temperature at -23. High alarm temperature is 6. So if it's set to -18, it will alarm on -12. But I want it to alarm at -13. So it's got a differential of 5 degrees. ATD is effective set point, which is 15 minutes. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, so that's a temperature alarm delay. So, yeah. Fair enough. ATD is a temperature alarm delay, which is set to 15 minutes. AHD, thermostat hysteresis, 60. Parameter AHT determines the condenser temperature alarm threshold for one of or both probes, and parameter. Okay, so we don't have a condenser probe because this controller, it's only got 2 probes that you can wire in, which is air probe and evaporator probe or defrost probe. It was ACC. ACC. Periodic condenser cleaning, 28 weeks. That would be around 6 months. Yes, it's about right. So it's an alarm. It's more for the customer to call an engineer or make sure they have their condensers cleaned periodically. You can set that to 0. Depends what the customer wants you to do. I said this is 28 weeks. Next one, HDS. Sensitivity function eco or heavy duty, 1 to 5. So this is to do with having 2 groups of set points, which we are just about to start. IISM, second set switching mode. Let's put this to manual. Put it to manual. So if we want to switch between a set point, between one group of set point and another, it's going to be done manually by this. You can do it by the digital input, which in our case would be outdoor switch. So I'm just going to try and do both and see if it works. I've never tried it, and to be perfectly honest, I've never seen it, but apparently it's very common in the restaurant industry. So I'm just going to try it. Maybe a bit curious. IISL, minimum second temperature set. So that would be similar to, well, it's the exact same thing, SPL and SPH. So I'm just gonna say the same, -25. Where are you going? -25. I think I set this to -15. SPH. So IISH and IISL, they are the same parameters, but for the first group of the set point as SPL and SPH. And yes, I said this as SPH is -15. So I can go to IISH. Let's go with IISH where we left. Yeah, -15, -25. IISP, that's the second set point or the second group of set point, and I'm gonna set that to -22. That would be the differential or the hysteresis of the second group of set point, 3 degrees. I'll leave it at 3. IIFT, What's that? Evaporator fan timed control in mode 2. No, I don't want that. So that is to do with timing out the evaporator fan. IIFT, no. Okay, IIDF is defrost frequency. I'll put this to every 8 hours and I'll explain why. SB, power button enabling, yes. DS, door switch, yes, it's present. CSD is compressor stop delay from door opening. No, I want the compressor to stop straight away, but you can set a delay if you wish to. ADO is door alarm delay, 1 minute. But for our test, I'm just gonna leave it at 1 minute. However, you should put it to 2 or 3 minutes, especially if it's a cold room. You need to give some time for the customer to go in and get his stuff. Digital input 2, high pressure switch, yes. This would be my second one, which I talked in a previous video. So this first switch is my door switch, and this is a simulation of my safety circuit switch. LSM, light switch mode, manual. Yes, you can set this as non-existent, manual, or the light comes with the door being open, but we're just gonna go with manual. OAU is set to control of auxiliary outputs. So this one you can say as an alarm, as light, also you can set it as 2CU, being a second compressor, but it does not have this option. The parameter is there, but you can't, it's not present on the physically on the controller. So that's why we're just gonna set this as none. And that's where the controller, if it's got the capability, you should be able to put a delay on this, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, no, maybe it does it automatically. Okay, OS1 is calibration of the air probe, 0. T2, is it present? Yes, that's my defrost probe. Calibration of defrost probe, 0. T3, not present, does not have that option. T4, not present. TLD is, where are you? You're here. Delay for minimum and maximum temperature storage. I'll leave this at 5 minutes. Sim, display slowdown. So if you want it to be a delay between the real value of the air probe and what's displayed. I don't want a delay address. Yeah, just gonna leave it like that. Let's see.